Today we're going to go over how you can level up as a music producer. I will be covering how to make boom bap beats from melodies, drums, and lastly, layering. I transform my dull beats into powerful music after making beats for over 6 years. I've also been building my online business with music production. I've also been working on my personal brand for over 2 years and we're headed to 200 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for that. By the way, I want to share some knowledge and insight into creating boom bap beat. Let's start with the basics. A simple kick snare pattern. Notice how we're using a combination of samples and synthesized drums to get that authentic boom bap sound. Let's add some hi-hats and percussion elements to give our drum pattern some flavor. Now that we have our drum pattern, let's add a bass line. Boom bap bass lines are often simple but effective. We're looking for a deep, rumbling sound that will complement our drum pattern. Notice how we're using a filtered synth sound to get that classic boom bap bass sound. Now, let's experiment with different rhythms and melodies to create a more interesting bass line. Now that we have our drum pattern and bass line, let's add some melodic elements. Boom bap melodies often feature jazzy, soulful chord progressions. We're looking for a sound that's both nostalgic and timeless. Notice how we're using a combination of samples and synthesized sounds to create a unique melody. Now let's experiment with different chord progressions and melodies to create a more interesting sound. By the way, if you are struggling to come up with melodies or your drums are just not hitting hard enough, I'm giving away the Destiny pack you can get in the first link down in the description below. Inside, I have a ton of melodies, ton of hard-hitting drums, and a bonus file to keep your tracks in order.